I'ma share it and then I'ma tag you and share it.
I should share it too.
Yeah.
What page is on?
Roland McClendon Jr.
Gotcha. We not friends on Facebook? Ooh.
How the hell that happen?
Bro, I don't know, bro. I'm so... I'd be so wrong. Bro. It's my fault if it's anybody's fault, bro. No,
we are, unless you just did.
I did. I just clicked.
Oh well, I sent it. So I must already sent you a.
You did.
Okay.
That's why I was like, damn, I didn't accept it. I'm tripping. And I'm gonna stay on live too for the extra viewership, just in case I gotta comment back on somebody and be like, hey, bro, I seen what the fuck you said. I ain't gonna say it I ain't gonna out you on Cash, but I'm on your ass when I get off here, just so you know. I know where your mama stay. No, I was playing.
I don't even see it. You see the live?
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, no, I'm on there.
I'm
on there. You don't see it? I'm on there.
Hold on. I'm tripping.
Yeah,
okay, I see it.
Oh my God, get them on here. Because we finna talk about it. Get them on here. Here y'all come. Tell them I'm on here. Tell them, oh, you ain't tag me? It ain't blue or nothing. Hold on, let me tag myself in the comments. There we go. Yeah, bro. Tag your folks. We finna get down to it. It's finna be one. Let's talk about it.
Let's do it.
Alright.
Yo. What's going on, y'all? This gonna be the first episode of Chat with RMJR that I actually have ever had a guest. Normally it's me and the producer going back and forth talking what we talk. But due to my, I guess, controversial comment, I got a great guest. So whether y'all understood the plight, it worked. Sometimes I'm gonna give y'all this about me. I don't normally do this, but I'm gonna throw stuff out there that's gonna ruffle feathers to have conversations. Hopefully you can get out your feelings enough to have a conversation. This is Chat with RMJR with my man Swayyvo.
We in here.
Yeah. It's a long time coming, man. Two greats in the building.
For sure that.
So let's start with this, man. Your album, Still P.
Still P, bro.
First, we gotta know the definition of Still P.
So first of all, so I can get down
out now on all platforms.
We can get down to the pimp definition of it, where it came from, as it coming from Texas and all that. But the whole purpose of the album was me just letting men know to be protective, be prolific, be proactive, be protectors. You know what I'm saying? It's like be a real P. Like we really standing on business about our women and in our daily lives, bro. We chasing bags. You know what I'm saying? That's being a real man. So it's so first of all, there is a difference between being AP and keeping it P.
What's the difference?
So being AP, it comes from the pimp and player term of it, which I understand, but I don't necessarily care to get into it unless we have to. The focus of it is the fact that you can still have P values, which is when your woman gets emotional, what she will do, she gonna be emotional. That you gotta create space for her to be emotional. You gotta allow her to be emotional. So you are creating space for her to be emotional. It take a real P to be able to do that. Baby, tell me how you feel. Oh, I understand what you're talking about. Not loud talk her. She talking crazy and you just like, okay, I get what you're saying. Okay, so baby, first of all, the way you talking to me, I'm not really getting down with how you talking to me. Listen, we gotta switch up the tone a little bit. First of all, I don't even like this energy in the crib. You hungry? Let's go get something to eat. And you slide. We're going to get food. Now, it's like the whole tone of the conversation different because of how you handle the situation. It's up to a man, or only a real P know how to handle confrontation like that. You can, I run a strict program. I'm one of them. You know what I'm saying? I have been a real P. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this. So what I'm hearing you saying, you creating a safe space for your woman to express herself all the way through.
For sure.
But she can't do that if you tapped all the way in your emotions too.
She can't do that.
I'm just
you both can't be emotional at the same time.
Okay. I've been pushing that for. I don't know if you saw my last post. Like, male emotional outbursts equals lollipop tendencies.
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
And what I mean by that is, I can't be P if I'm acting like a female, and I'm emotional. I can't control. Okay, I might disagree with you, but it's still able to control the setting. All right, but if I'm in my feelings and I'm outbursts, because women are, no disrespect to women, shout out to them, but they are emotional driven, if that makes sense. Yeah. Men are logical. If you standing on your 10. Now if you emotional, that's part of the lollipop tendencies. You gotta learn how to control them.
And I do want to clarify for people. We are not saying that men don't have emotions.
Everybody do.
Everybody has emotions because we're human. I'm saying being emotional means something that's consistent. That means you're reactive. Being reactive as a man to where you can't express yourself and just sit down and have a conversation and be cool about it and be like, baby, you're upset. I understand that you're upset, but baby, let's get through the conversation. Can we get through the conversation? Like, you not be able to man your way through the conversation and put her in a place of understanding that you there for her. You not, you know what I'm saying? So that was me. So keeping it P is not even just about that aspect of it. It's not even just that's not it's also just being a protector, being a provider, being all of these things, like even being a pusher man. I'm your mother, I'm your daddy, I'm that nigga in the alley.
You on that Curtis thing.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is this being P.
Okay.
This being P. I am everything you could ever need.
Yeah.
So I have already instilled in you that I am everything you could ever want and need, baby. Search no further, I'm him. Search no further, I'm him.
You talking this talk.
But I'm finna put you on everything you could ever know and love. Just follow your boy and I got you. But you just gotta be worth following. You just gotta be worth following. You know what I'm saying? I'm just one of them niggas. I'm worth following, bro. I don't cap. I don't lie. I don't bend the rules. I do what I want because I do what you need.
Okay. You always been like this?
No, I had to learn it. I have been a liar before. I have been mischievous. I've been devious. I have done all the things that a regular nigga will do. So I definitely had to learn how to be.
So before we go any further, I gotta ask you this: how did you come to the rate to become a P?
To be honest, some shit happened to me, bro. A nigga went live about me, said some shit about me, bro, and that there was a lot of lies in it, but the truth in it made me realize that for a nigga to be able to have the upper hands on me, to be able to say something about my personal life that I didn't want necessarily out there, just involving women, let me know that I wasn't who I thought I was if I had to hide something. Okay. So instead of me having to hide behind who I thought I was, I decided to be who I am, loud. And for everybody. Okay, this who you think. This what you think about me. This how I'm coming. Watch this. You can't dictate how I move because you loud. I'm louder. I'm him. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro. So I've been legit and loud about my, you know what I'm saying? I still keep my daily life private, you know what I'm saying? I'm not like a streamer where everybody just get to see my daily life and stuff like that. But anybody who know me know, just, they know me and what I got going on, and they, you know what I'm saying, they understand.
So watching, I do a lot of research when I interview somebody. So watching your CMP interview, shout out to CMP Network. So that's you for real then, from what I hear.
So listen, what I will say,
I ain't gonna get into
what I say, yeah, I can't get into it.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you know, no.
As long as you know
it. That's me for real.
Okay,
that's me for real. No, I didn't cap. I just what I do understand now, you know, growing up, we all grow, we all learn. There was a lot of things. So me being an entertainer, my goal is to protect everything and everybody around me. So when I say certain things, it's to protect me and my loved ones. You know what I'm saying? So them being in their positions and people not knowing what they have going on, they catch scrutiny.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't want to, that wasn't my goal. I definitely don't want to put anybody under fire, but at the same time, I am not going to put myself in a position to where people think they have an upper hand on me or my loved ones. We know what we own and mind your business.
Gotcha.
For sure.
Yeah, that's P right there. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Yeah.
SP as I can put it.
So how long, when did the concept come to name the album Still P?
I basically, so us as men, we have a tendency to settle because we get a woman that we love, and relationships don't mean happiness for us all the time. They don't, just because you're in a relationship as a man, you know that you have to provide and you have expectations of you. So I once I got into a relationship where happiness came into it, I realized that I deserve happiness too. So once I decided to lock in on and be more selective, be direct and selective, and not let nobody else in, once I came to that realization and I chose to do that, it let me know that it's like, okay, well, I still have these values. I'm still P. I'm still who everybody has known me to be, but I'm just grown up. I'm more mature. I'm way more selective. I don't do the shit that I used to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not out here like womanizing. It's not as cool. It's never okay. So listen, we thought that it was cool because of how a narrative was painted, but that is not cool, brother. It's not for everybody. Once you grown up and you actually get a woman, now if you ain't found a woman who do it for you and lock you in like that, I understand, because I have been there. But once you get a woman who like, she make you lock the fuck in. You know what I'm saying? So once I locked in and I got closed off, shit, bro, like, I'm still P though. I still have those values. I still handle myself like a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? It's like I ain't trying to go back and forth with you like that.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Because on the album, I listened to it maybe 5-6 times. I noticed you celebrate women. Because when people hear Still P, most people gonna think you just hard on women. From the way we've been, I'm saying from the way we've been programmed.
Thanks.
So you ain't gonna think you gonna hear no celebrations. So, cause when I'm like, okay, this something different.
For sure.
Cause listening to it, I was like, let me see what he talk. Cause with Still P, I'm familiar with the Texas lingo, and I was like, okay, so I want to see what he talking about. Mm-hmm. And I'm older, so it means different things for different generations. I'm 43. Mm-hmm. So how old are you if you want to put
I'm 33.
So we 10 years apart.
For sure.
So the P on your album, you still holding it down like they would at my age. If they know what they doing.
If they know. But it goes from being AP, like if you notice on the album, there's a point where there's a interlude where there's a poem, and I'd be like, what would they do if they found that I love you? I just been keeping it P, but I don't put no one above you. You know what I'm saying? Like why do I feel guilty for like exploring my options? You know what I'm saying? It's like, why am I forced to explore my options if even when I found me a woman that check all the boxes? You know what I'm saying? It's like this is, so once I go into that interlude, the rest of the album, it changes. And then I get softer. Then I'm letting you know, like, I'm so proud of you. You know what I'm saying? Songs like that come on. You know what I'm saying? So there's a shift in the album to where it's like, yeah, bro, but the whole time I was P. The values throughout the whole thing, because I never disrespected you.
Yeah.
I never disrespected you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I put my hands on you. I don't, you know what I'm saying? It's like certain shit that it's like, well, listen, a real P gonna backhand you. You know what I'm saying? Now listen, in my yesterdays, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say what I did.
Is that necessary though?
If you're AP, then yes. Sometimes, if you're AP, then yes.
Okay.
If you are keeping it P, then no.
Okay.
I keep it P. I'm not AP. That's the difference. If you are AP, listen.
So those who under a rock get the difference, because some people it's gonna go over their head.
AP is a pimp who is. He has his rules, and what he has his rules set for his women is what he has said. That's up to him, and you're not finna tell a P how to handle his women based off of your moral values. So all the Christians and all the Jews and all the Hindus and all the, you know what I'm saying? No matter what ethnicity you are and what your religion, I understand, bro. But there is a culture that you do not doesn't abide by your morality. Now, what I'm not saying is if it's right or wrong. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not here to say like don't do this or do this. I'm not saying that. But you asked me a question, so I'm saying a P has his rules for his women, and they abide by in order because this is a business, and whatever the P's business model is. If the woman is following that business model, she completely understands what she signed up for. So when I say I understand, I'm saying I done came a long way. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I done came a long way myself, so I can speak on certain things because, you know what I'm saying, I've come a long way. But it's like I'm just adult, but there's value. There is beneficial values in like things like being emotionally intelligent. First of all, when you have had women around you in multitudes or in, you know what I'm saying, it's like they know, you know how they get, you know how to handle them and their emotions, you know what I'm saying? So it took me a minute to learn how to.
So I got one for you. Watch this.
Okay, what you got?
Is every man meant to keep it P? I'm asking you, because everybody got their own.
I think everybody's different. I think everybody's lifestyle is different. I was young and I live I live a much more maintainable life now, but I've lived a rock star lifestyle. So a lot of the experiences I've had being in and out of town, I feel like I got exposed to a lot and have had to deal with a lot. So every man is not meant to, no, definitely not. Okay. Definitely not. But every man is meant to keep it P. Every man is not meant to be a P. Every man is meant to keep it P, bro. That's why the album's so important, because first of all, you need to be emotionally intelligent. You need to know how to talk to women. You need to know how to manage your feelings. You need to know how to control your feelings. You need to know how to handle yourself in the midst of conflict. You gotta know there's a lot of shit just being mature that you have to know, just being a man. So yeah, every man is meant to keep it P. Yes, you are. You are not put on earth to be a little emotional little bitch. You feel me? That's not what you're here for. Every man is meant to be like, whether you choose to do that or not, bro, I'm not finna say I'm not gonna sit here and say if you right or wrong, bro, because at this point, bro, in 2026, bro, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I don't know what to say about a lot of shit. I know what is real to me. I know what I was raised under. You know what I'm saying? I know the type of niggas that I was brought up around, the type of niggas I keep around me. You know what I'm saying? I know that's apparent, but it's like I don't judge or nothing like that. But I think men are here to be protectors and providers. And if you're doing that and managing your emotions, you know how to communicate. You know how to command the room. You know that's keeping it P. And I feel like men should do that. That's what I feel.
So, based on that, if you got a man around you and you notice he ain't keeping it P, how long he gonna be in your circle?
So not too long, but my circle's so small, bro. I don't really just be hanging with niggas, but anybody who know me, but I don't just be hanging with niggas and stuff. So I don't know. Man, he would have to. I never had dealt with that. I never had a nigga around me who wasn't keeping me up, and I'd be like, "Hey, bro, listen, you mad, and you talking to the right nigga, bro. Get your shit off, bro. But I just need you to know, bro, you fucking tripping. Get that shit together." And he'd be like, "No, fuck that, Swayyvo." I never encountered that. And they'd be like, "Bro, you right. All right, bro. Let me get my shit, bro. I'm tripping. All right. That's the type of niggas I hang around. So I haven't experienced me having somebody in my friend group, or a nigga that I talk to that would just confide in me and tell me some shit that he going through in his personal life, bro. The way I can just be like, he didn't keep it being. I had to cut him off.
All right, I got you. So you done a lot musically. Mm-hmm. Cause we're gonna get to the nitty gritty.
Let's go. Let's do it.
What is the difference in an artist and a hobbyist doing music?
So, an artist is so really the question is more so an artist can be a hobbyist.
Okay.
There's a difference between an artist and a rapper. So, artist, if you say you're an artist, that is just a person who creates art. Now, where they put their art is up to them. If they want to be a big artist, a small artist, if they want to put themselves out there, or they want to just post online, or they want to just keep those in their phone, they're still an artist. An artist is so vague. Anybody can be an artist. Anybody can create art and put themselves out there at any capacity they choose and create trash or create gold. Either way, they're all artists, one and the same. Now, if you call yourself a rapper, that is very specific. You're saying, just like I said, if you are a welder, that means for a living you weld. If you're a mechanic, for a living you work on cars. If I'm a poet, for a living, or I make money, I generate income off of poetry. So when you say that you are something, that means that you are actively taking it serious, and this is your bread and butter. So if you say I'm a rapper, that is just loud. That's loud. That's more of a statement. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference.
And the reason I ask that because I've heard you say, and you are proud of that you live off of your music, and that's a big thing, especially in our city. How did you go about being just starting as an artist to going to living off your music? What means did you take to get there? I think more people in our city need to hear that.
I think it's specific. First of all, I ain't gonna hold you. It gotta be in you and not on you. So I was born into it. So I kind of like my mom was already on it. My dad put me on Outkast very early. My uncle played saxophone. My granny played piano. It's like I've been in music for as long as I knew what music was. You know what I'm saying? So I got an upper hand when it comes to certain things. You know what I'm saying? But I knew for sure it was meant for me when I started seeing results. When I started seeing results of it, and it took years. But just for me to be able to see results and stick to it and see results, I think it's just because it was in me and not on me. I can't speak for everybody else. I think every artist is different. I think it's about perspective. I think every artist who ever made any art can be whatever they want to be, however big they want to be, if they like know that the world is missing something because they're not creating art and not releasing art. I think if you know that I am what the world needs to know about art, I think any artist, trash or not, can do that. It just took me a minute. You know what I mean? Like, it just... Did that answer the question, though?
Kind of, sort of.
Sorta.
So let me go to this. You done a lot of stuff inside the city as well as outside the city that a lot of people are looking to do, such as being on Tennessee Valley commercials, being on the NBA 2K games, being on things of that nature. That's what people who are all artists strive to do that. So give them game on that, because we need to know... The community of artists need to know the game that they missing.
My shit came from spite, though. My shit came from spite. It was too many people telling me I couldn't, and I didn't believe them. It was a choice, and that's what I'm saying. I think that's what I'm saying. That's why I said what I said. It's like you gotta choose to not believe what people tell you. Me doing all of that first started with people telling me. So it first started. Okay. Let's go way back. I was about to release my first album. It was called Cornucopia. And I was about to release that. And I said I wanted to release on... So, the Chattanooga Post. Keep in mind, that's my first album I ever released. I wanted to release on Chattanooga Post. I wanted Nougat.com to do a write-up on me. I wanted blog coverage. And I wanted the news to do an interview. I wanted Radio Public. And somebody told me, like, fresh out the gate, bro, that's not realistic, bro. You gotta stick to what, you know what I'm saying? You gotta start like everybody else, bro. We got street teams, bro. You gotta hit the gas station. You gotta sell mixtapes, bro. Bro, they had this whole model. They just always had this whole model of how shit worked. And when I dropped my project, bro, every single thing, I'm talking about every single thing that I said couldn't be done, I did, and it's because I made the calls, and I didn't spend no money. That's that time. I didn't spend no money. I called the newspaper. I called the radio stations. I called Chattanooga Post. I called Dope Boys. 2 Dope Boys. No, I emailed. I sent a press kit to 2 Dope Boys. I made my own electronic press kit. My own press releases. Bro, I had so much coverage, bro. It got named like this classic out of the city, and I ended up taking it down because I didn't like the music, but it was a classic here. It broke me into the city. I headlined my first shows because I dropped this project, and it's like, that was what, once you realize, I think, honestly, once you realize, bro, everything that happens good to you is up to you, then you start breaking molds. I don't think that it's some type of blueprint to this shit for a nigga to blow up. I think if you are on what you want and you operating out of what you believe and you doing what you supposed to be doing, I think anything can happen for you because you're authentic. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. So I know that was a long answer, but it's just so, it's convoluted, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not a short answer to that question. I did not do something specific to get where I was at. I think spite sparked it. Because it's like, who the fuck is you to tell me I can't? You can't tell me that. You know what I'm saying? Watch me.
So, even in that regard, sometimes one thing I do, people don't agree, but sometimes I make a statement that's going to be offensive to motivate. So it's like, if you disagree with what the hell I said, prove me wrong. And it's like, for one, I don't feel like I should have that much value in your life to be worried about what the hell I'm saying or typing. So if you are, come on, let me play Puppet Master. So, like you took it. like somebody would be like, you got high goals for yourself, and they be like, nah, you can't do that. You like, the hell you say? And then you made it happen. Cause it's like, correct me if I'm wrong, you done been in, I think I done seen your music in like, what is it, car commercials and stuff like that?
Ford, yeah, bro. It's a lot, bro. It's a lot. Ford commercial. I done did Windex commercials. Instagram. Not like somebody posted on Instagram, but I mean Instagram. The publication have definitely used my music for. So, bro, it's a lot, bro. I can run down. I'm talking about Amex. I'm talking about not Cash App, but the other what's the one for iPhone? The iPhone the money on
Apple
iPhone.
Pay.
Apple Pay. I got an Apple Pay placement. I'm talking about when I say placements out the ass, bro. I have connected with some Nickelodeon. I've connected with some retarded brands. We ain't even got to TV shows placements. I'm a sync license guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm a sync license guy. I'm more so product placement than like trying to be like some type of popping like touring artist. I don't think you have to do that. I think artistry is whatever you design it to be for you, you know?
Because a lot of people are focused on just building a crowd as opposed to doing the business. Because we got to remember, this is a business before it's anything. So if you ain't generating no money, how are you doing business?
Exactly. You can only do business if it's just, business only is about numbers, not anything else. Not anything else. So you're right. You're right. I feel you. And it's like, I am not coming on here to say, Famo, I'm not saying you wrong. I'm saying, so you're right in the way that you did it, because I understand, bro. Like, we got to start conversations. You know what I'm saying? But I came on here to clarify for all the artists that has something to say. Like, first of all, he's right. When you say, when you get offended, why are you offended? And you got to do the self-work. Like, why am I offended? Why do I feel like he talking to me? He might be talking to you. That you might feel like he talking to you when he say, drop that rap shit and get a fucking UPS job. You might get offended when he say that, because that might be what's for you. If he does offend you. But if you really on this shit, like how a nigga like me on this shit, bro, you would have been like me. You would have came on here and like addressed it in person, face to face. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not playing about it, and first of all, I am done trying to save my, like, talk about what I got going on. It's more so like, I'm trying to save the city. I'm trying to put on for the whole city, bro. Like, come on, bro. They always talking about, oh, I just gotta leave in order to make a mark. Hell no, bro. I gotta make a mark first. And once I'm done making my mark, then I'll leave. I'll leave at some point. I got big plans to like get the fuck up out of here, bro. I want to, but I got so much to do here, bro. I just started teaching that brain. Come on, bro.
Salute to that.
Stupid.
Salute to that.
I appreciate it, bro. I'm excited as hell, bro. I'm excited, bro. But it's like for them to accept me into that building, kind of like knowing me and what I do. You know what I'm saying? They're kind of like knowing me, but it's like they accept me because first of all, they know I'm genuine. Two, they know I actually can talk about that. I actually can teach them what I know. Third of all, it's like even though I'm grown and I do what I do as a grown man, I still am a very good role model. I'm a role model. We need to see more black men, black artists in the positions like this. We just need to see this more. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I still want to come on podcasts. I want to talk to the OGs. I want to talk to the guys that know. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk to, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all, it's a time right now for all of it, because I'm going to need y'all help. I want to be able to bring in bro work at AV to talk to the kids about certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? He was already there, so he already know. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's linking the whole chat up is my goal. You know what I'm saying? I really want to get a lot of motion started. You know what I'm saying? It's like the beefing and shit cool. It's entertaining. I get it, bro. I get the entertainment of it, and it should stay entertaining. I want to be entertaining, but at the same time, bro, somebody just got to be about business out this bitch, bro. And I'm more than willing to, you know what I'm saying, wield that sword if I got to. You feel me?
So let me ask you this. What do you suggest as the city of Chattanooga, how can we get past our petty differences? How do you see it? Because that's basically what I think prevents us from unifying on as a whole, petty differences.
So we got to study and do our research. Motherfuckers gotta love it instead of trying to get clout. So if you're in it for the clout, I don't know, bro, just be a hobbyist and be an artist and stop popping all this rap shit because you're fucking it up. It's the artist, it's the rappers, it's the people that call themselves rappers that's fucking up the game. So first off, we need to like know who the actual rappers are, who the people who doing it, and then like start linking them up. I got this ploy right now where I want to do a conjoint album. I want to do an album and I want to go and get any and everybody who I can get, and I want to pair them on songs where they wouldn't have reached out to each other to do the song, but I come and get them and be like, I got this beat, can you drop your verse on it by this time? And then I go and get another artist and be like, can you drop your verse? You know what I'm saying? But I sent it with a hook from a singer. It might be some fucking, I don't know, jam band white boy from downtown that I also fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I'm still the only bridge from downtown that links the inner city. I'm the only one to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I want to make a whole album that conjoins the whole Chattanooga and put that shit out there. I think more collaboration. For one, we need collaboration. People got to stop. Rap is competitive. I understand that. But Atlanta did not become Atlanta because they were competing against each other. They competed up against everybody else. Andre 3000 came on stage and said the South got something to say. He didn't say Outkast got something to say. And then going against Atlanta artists. That's not what he said. He said the South got something to say. And then all of a sudden, ever since then, that wasn't even the sound that blew up. I could literally get on some type of Grammy stage. Fucking Isaiah Rashad could get on some type of Grammy stage and say Chattanooga got something to say, and all of a sudden, all the trap rap blow up. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. I don't care who the fuck blow up. I want Chattanooga to know that like it's a combined effort to make the city popping. We need more collaboration, bro. Like everybody, like, so with us being small, the biggest problem is we so small. We competing against each other. It's like this artist get a little bit popping, and this artist see this artist getting popping, and they try to one up this artist instead of being like, oh, bro, I like what you did. I fuck with you. Hey, bro, what you charge for features? Pay their price. He charged you $300. He got 3 songs at. Bro, listen, I understand, but if you see him and if you believe in the artist, because I remember Blue Rollin', I might have did that song right before Blue Flagging. I did a song with Blue Rollin', he charged me $300. I paid it. I paid it. I met him at a gas station, paid it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I paid niggas their prices. Niggas have charged me the whole time, bro. It's like, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I've collabed with downtown artists. I've collabed with inner city artists. Like, it's not a corner of Chattanooga I haven't touched. I've already been there, done that, and outside. I don't already, you know what I'm saying? But now I'm trying to, like, make it all make sense, bro. We have a sound. You know what I'm saying?
Being that you done collaborated with multiple artists all around, so Chattanooga does have a sound?
Absolutely.
What would you say? Because I've had conversations to where people say Chattanooga doesn't have an official sound. What would you say to that? I'm just saying because people say that.
So you know how people say in order to know where you're going, you got to know where you came from.
Absolutely.
It's one of them type of things. So first of all, Chattanooga, even the trap rappers, they don't know where they get that shit from. But the real ones, the ones that pop off like a TSD or a Tanner or a Clown, do they or do they not sound like Atlanta? They don't sound like no fucking Atlanta. The other trap rappers try to sound like Atlanta or whatever's popping, but the niggas who we know that has garnered attention out of Chattanooga, they don't sound like Atlanta. They have a specific. So first of all, our real trap rappers got bars, bro. They really be saying shit. TSD got bars.
Shout out to Tez the running man. Shout out to Tom.
Niggas got bars. Fucking Clown got bars. They really be saying shit. So first of all, if we're talking about just the trap scene, okay, the trap rap scene, we be talking about shit. It's not just like the swag and finesse shit, but I would not like to see Chattanooga go into that because that sounds like Atlanta. And first of all, Atlanta seems to be crashing and burning. I ain't gonna hold you. All them Ricos and shit, that shit fucked up the whole game, bro. All this shit, that shit fucked up the whole game, bro. I'm just saying what I'm saying. That shit deep. That shit deep, bro. Okay, when was the last time we had a Atlanta artist pop? Now I ain't gonna hold you. That shit, bro. Atlanta is on hold.
What's the name of finna pop? He bubbling. Belly Gang Cushington. Belly Gang bubbling.
Yeah, because his image, he look white.
Yeah, he do look like a white boy.
He look white, and the way he talking, his swag and shit, yeah, bro. But you said finna pop.
He close.
He was close.
You think he got most of that comes because he look like he a white boy?
Absolutely. No question about it, bro. No question. Not to say he not talented, because first of all, he hard as hell.
Dope artist.
He hard as hell.
Yeah, he hard.
Don't get me wrong. But I'm talking about as far as popping, bro, as far as getting out of here, bro, you have to have a thing, bro. He got this thing about him. I could take that, but when I hear like Sauce Walker, when I hear fucking a Slim Thug, when I hear like the niggas from Texas, what's the Mexican OT? He like them niggas lame.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He like them niggas lame. He don't, and to me, he don't sound like sound like Atlanta. I could be wrong too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like some type of fucking guru or nothing like that. But I was like, I'm a studier of the game though.
Yeah.
I am a studier. I know this. I don't know. Belly, nah, not Atlanta. Nah.
He don't sound. Was you up on the old Jeezy?
Yes, bro.
He don't sound.
The inspiration still top 5 albums to me.
Nah, I'm talking about Trap or Die. I'm talking about.
I like Trap or Die.
The Streets is Watching.
Yeah, I mean, I fuck with those
albums.
albums.
Inspiration kind of.
That was the hardest album he ever dropped.
I mean, that's opinionated.
He
was kind of washed to me.
What inspiration?
To me.
I command you niggas to get money.
It sounds good, but I'm talking about
for real.
Compared to, you would rather have the inspiration of. And I don't need
RAPSTR. Just inspiration.
I know.
For real.
It's Trap 101. Thug Motivation, you'd rather have that over Thug Motivation. I mean,
for sure. Yeah, me personally. Well, I fucked with the production and where he was coming from. I feel like, I like when niggas got something to prove. I feel like Inspiration was just like, I don't know. He came different with that whole. I like how he came, but I mean, I feel what you.
Get back to Chat stuff.
Get back who? Chris get back to Chat stuff.
So
yeah, he want to hear that shit.
With that being said, how do we? What is your advice, or what do you see can help prepare any rapper in Chat, especially the trap rappers? Because you said they don't. You said they sound like Atlanta.
No, I say the ones who are making and doing well from Chattanooga sound like Chattanooga. But to answer the question, I think trap rappers specifically need to know the business. I think they need to know. And even if they don't know, because I ain't expecting them to do it themselves, because I definitely did it myself. You know what I'm saying? But I don't expect them to know how to do certain spreadsheets, how to calculate splits, how to register their songs or all that, because it's like 6 of them, bro. It's strenuous. You know what I'm saying? I have an admin deal, so I don't have to do that no more. You know what I'm saying? So. But you gotta know, before I had an admin deal, it was the type of shit I was doing myself, which was why I could just get sync placements, because I produced and did everything myself. I didn't have to consult with nobody. For most of these trap rappers, they're not making their own beats. They have to consult with somebody. So they got to know how much is allocated to somebody else. They got to know why they money short. They got to know how much they're owed. They got to know who to contact in order to get their money. Because first of all, bro, these niggas dropping songs, and I guarantee you, they don't know who paying them. They don't know where the money is, and they don't know how to fucking get it. If a nigga did a song with a famous artist right now, and he don't got they admin, because first of all, a popping artist, none of these niggas from Chattanooga gonna go into a room, do a song with somebody like, okay, you brought up Jeezy. Let's say I walk into a room and do a song with Jeezy. The nigga do a song with Jeezy, post a bunch of photos, do a video with Jeezy. The song, they try to drop the song and realize they didn't pay for the song
Clearance.
Clearance. They didn't play. First of all, they didn't play the clearance fees, nor did they talk to the admin. Know what artist what a label that artist is signed to. Know who the admin was on that particular job. Know how to reach out to them and know how to get their splits. Like who is talking about the splits don't be worked on until it's late, bro, and then they get like this little shut up fee, maybe, because or they never hear from them again. It's like, bro, this is how this shit go, bro. And you need to be thinking about that's the problem with the trap scene. That's the problem with the trap scene. If they all gonna lead, if the trap scene gonna lead Chattanooga, okay, I disagree personally. Because niggas like Tut, Isaiah Rashad, Baby Mother, Swayyvo, these the niggas that actually put on for, actually got press, actually touring, actually outside, actually booked every weekend in other cities. Okay, the trap scene just got to this point to where, because really, Tana and Big Dog, I love that, by the way. I love that. But it's like, if we gonna give that to them, it's like, bro, know the fucking business because these young niggas watching y'all, bro. And y'all gonna fuck the game, and there's gonna be a lot of money lost, and Chattanooga not gonna never grow because Chattanooga gonna grow off of clout.
So why is it I'm asking you because I'm totally tapped out on what I'm finna ask you. Why is it that the YG Tuts and the Isaiah Rashads aren't working or aren't crossing the boundaries to work with trap rappers?
Because it's different. I can reach out to Tut right now. I can call him and be like, "Hey, bro, I got this song, bro. I want you to hop on it." Or I can reach out to, I don't know, any of it except Isaiah Rashad. Now that's different. All right, obviously that's different. But as far as that scene in Chat, that more conscious, the railroad tracks, the real live instrumentations like Clive Stubblefield, like Basie Smith, like jazz, like the niggas who incorporate live instrumentation. We talking about us, me, them, all of us. I can reach out to them and be like, we're more easy to work with. We know the business. We know the language. It's just we're more fluid in a lot of different areas in order to get shit done. We have more shows. We book our own shows. So first of all, niggas not out here just throwing their own shows. They got to get booked. They got to get booked. We doing our own shows. When I need some money, I can do my own shit. I can pull Cinnamon. I can pull Mike. I can pull the people behind me, and I can be like, let's do this, and we can throw a show, and I can get what I need to. You know what I'm saying? That's
so again, let's go back to my question. Why aren't guys like y'all showing the trap rappers how to do that? Cause
they don't listen.
You don't work with them.
Their vibrato and their arrogance keeps them from learning. They think they know, and once they get to a level, they don't listen no more. If they feel like, and they don't, but once they feel like they have more than you or they can do more than you, they don't listen. I have tried multiple times to try to tell one of these niggas like, hey, bro, do you have this squared away? Nah, bro, God got me. It's like, okay, bro. It's like, okay, bro. You know what? You're right. Cause it's like, wait, what do you say to a nigga that answer the reply? God do got you, and you're right. I'ma leave that.
No. I gotta say this to you, man to man. You gotta tell them the truth. For real.
I didn't. I started with the truth. You ain't hear it. First of all, I'm not Jesus, bro. I am not here to preach, bro. I'm not Jesus, bro. I'm not here to preach. I'm not here to fucking like argue with you about your fucking endeavors and shit, bro. I went out of my way, first of all.
This is the thing. What ends up happening, and the reason I asked that, the dudes who say that end up either going to work, they have a talent, or they going back to work, or they going to jail. Because they not listening to the game and soaking up the game. They got the talent, so this why I say this what I would do. You your own man. But I'm gonna tell them, look here, man. If I know God got you, but do you have the damn information to keep you from going to jail and going back to work? Because you got the talent where you shouldn't be working. But do you have the information to help you get to the next level? And if they say God got you, After that, God got me. All right, man.
I used to be on fire. I used to be on fire for shit like that, bro. I really did. I used to be on fire for shit like that. I used to be like, no, bro, but you're not hearing me. I used to like get argumentative. I used to get passionate with niggas, but now I'm like 33, bro, and I realized, bro, the niggas that got the most opportunities are a little bit older. If it was like some young nigga, I'd be like, hey, bro, listen, bro, what you want to do? So listen to me. Everything that you talking about you want to do, I done did already. I done did it. You know what I'm saying? I had somebody tell me the same thing I'm telling you. I listened though, and I raised the bar on them. I'm just trying to put you in position to create space for me. You know what I'm saying? I could talk to a young nigga like that. Boy, a nigga my age who just got an opportunity that I don't have, and I'm trying to school this nigga on like the business. I'm like, hey, bro, this what you need, bro. He don't, bro. They don't listen. They feel like because they're popular. So first of all, let me tell you niggas something. What you say? This camera right here. This one, right? This one. Put me on this. Put me on this, bro. You niggas who swear to God you fucking popping. Let me explain something to you. You cannot be popping forever. You will not be popping forever. And popping does not mean as much as the fuck you think it do. First of all, niggas is operating out of power at this point. We powerful niggas at this point. We moving needles. We're creating opportunities. We're putting people in position. Putting people in position. I'm keeping it P. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm telling you. That's all I'm trying to communicate something to a fuck nigga if you listen, but it's okay. All right, you can get it off me. I'm just letting the nigga know. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? I gotta keep it a buck with him. You know what I'm saying? Because just facts. You so popping. Just because you popping on me, you keeping it P, bro.
Let me ask you this. Cause I gotta ask. I don't give a damn if they get mad at me. They already mad. What's popping in Chattanooga? Like, cause I look at it like, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like they overlook the chat fan base as a collective. Overlook your Swayyvos, your Chats, and things of that nature, and they look toward the trap rappers. No disrespect to them, but what's popping? Like, why popping in Chattanooga? If you can't live off of it, that's not popping to me.
Popping in Chattanooga is definitely a big deal, bro, because we're a tough crowd. That's why we are the gateway and the crossroads to a lot of shit. People who are literally popping have had to come through Chattanooga. So I ain't gonna say getting in popping in Chattanooga don't mean nothing. I can't say that. I think popping in Chattanooga is a big deal, bro. If you are able to garner attention, and that's what niggas like TSD, like niggas like Tanner and niggas like Clown, bro, and Tanner and Clown are gone, bro. They're gone, bro. They're fucking fire, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like they deserve that. I think both of them gone. Yeah. I think both of them. I agree. I think both of them gone. And TSD can. I think he can leave if he choose to. He just gotta like, you know what I'm saying, be a little bit more consistent, bro. But he my top favorite. He my top favorite. I think TSD, bro, the most marketable. He got stadium songs. You know what I'm saying? Cause you earned it. Stadium song.
You gotta push him.
That's all he gotta do. Yeah. He got the choice to, you know what I'm saying? But I think mainly, I think like the Chats and all of that stuff, I think that's just different just because of the know-how and the song choice and the marketability of it. I think that's just different because it's a completely different lane. You know what I'm saying? I think it should come together. I would like to bring it together. But one thing I want to comment on that you said is Chattanooga is compartmentalized. So your understanding of Chattanooga is going to be based off upon like your friend group and who you hang around. So I cannot say that a TSD is more popping than a Tut because Tut been doing what a TSD or a Tanner has been doing longer than them. Tut been selling out shows and touring and been outside longer than these niggas, bro. And it be Chat people who come and support these shows. So I think your understanding of Chattanooga, Chat is like a cubby where you got all these different compartments to it. If you say that this rapper is more important than this one or more popping than this one, I think it's based off of where you're at and who you hear the most about. But if you go downtown Or if you go somewhere else, you go up on the mountain, you go like, bro, these people know who Tut is, bro. Tut is more of a, he has been, well, I ain't gonna say more, I think he's been it way longer. It's people who paved the way, it's people who broke molds before niggas got popping. It's niggas who did work out here. It's like niggas who, I can't put myself in because I'm just different. I did a lot. My accolades and my choices of works, the way I did it is a lot different from niggas. I understand that, but if we talk about rappers, bro, like niggas, we can't say that. I ain't gonna, it's more popping than we can't say it's more relevant popping to a community where we jumping on top of cars and shit like that. Yeah, bro, because that's the culture. That's what the culture does.
Gotcha.
We don't have to jump on top of cars and shit to like translate what the fuck is popping. It's people moving to Chattanooga to push forward a culture, and they never mention none of you trap niggas.
That's a problem.
It's not. That's the culture. That's the predicament you niggas put it in. That's y'all fault. You niggas, you trap niggas, not learning the business and how to communicate and how to occupy an actual big stage without bullshit going on. Y'all put yourself in that predicament. That's y'all fault. Y'all did that shit. It's like, nah, bro, Swayyvo can't fix that. Y'all niggas gotta change y'all fucking mindset. Stop being a fucking liability. Stop being a liability.
So do you feel like that's one of the things that keep them from expanding outside of Chattanooga?
No, not outside. No.
I'm saying they
expanding in Chattanooga. Expanding outside of Chattanooga. You can go to Atlanta and do that all day. But go to Atlanta. You're not going to Atlanta because you're content being popping in Chattanooga. Go to Atlanta and do that then. If you want to like stay on top of furniture and jump on top of cars, it's like, yeah, bro, but like go there. Not the specific nigga, because we know what I'm talking. Not that. I'm talking about any of y'all. If y'all want to do that Atlanta type shit, go to Atlanta and do that, because I'm telling you, Chattanooga is way more whitewashed. We not going. Downtown is not letting y'all fucking do that shit. You can do that shit on Glass Street, because that's what they gave y'all. Go here. You know what I'm saying? I'm breaking this shit down. I'm breaking it down.
What do you mean by what they gave us? As far as like Glass Street, you brought it up so much.
So I don't think they gave us Glass Street like here's your. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying there's a line that we draw.
Okay.
Y'all can do that there. Y'all cannot come to Songbirds and do that. Y'all cannot come.
I'm gonna tell you what
to the signal and do that.
I'm gonna tell you what I hear, and you correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
Y'all can do that nigga shit on Glass Street. Don't bring it down here. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I hear.
And listen, we can hear it, but also trust your eyes too. Eyes and ears work in tandem. What do you see, bro? Like, is niggas going to? Listen. First of all, the only real place that you can really go from this, that. Now, somebody gonna try to, I like spite. So if somebody go after this interview and do something else, perfect. I don't have no problem with that. But up until this point, where I'm talking on this mic right here, the only place that you can comfortably go and do trap music is Cherry Street Tavern and the Wanderlinger. If you're going downtown, you got 2 spots.
So you limited.
Yes, they don't want y'all there. That's why the inner city and downtown don't blend. The people consider trap rap to be your liability because you bring issues. Bitches fighting outside. We love you. Y'all sexy as hell. It look good. You know what I'm saying? It's good for, you know what I'm saying, virality and all that shit. Entertainment as hell, bro. I love you. You're a strong black woman. Power to you. I swear to God. Like, I'm just telling you what the fuck it is. Stop addressing your beef in the fucking establishment. Stupid. Facts. Swayyvo said it. Cancel me if you want to. First of all, you can't cancel me. Y'all already tried once. Y'all tried once. And where did that get you? I turned up even more. You know what I'm saying? Turned up even more. So, yeah, but I'm keeping a way buck because I really want to see my community and my people do better. But I hope to God, bro, this shit go viral, bro. We got to clip farm the fuck out of this shit because I done dropped stupid gems.
Yeah.
Stupid gems.
It might be pissed at you after this.
They can't. I'm right.
Okay, you say that, right? Tell me, was I wrong when I said you could throw a rock? You could throw a rock anywhere in Chattanooga and hit a rapper. Was I wrong?
I just don't. So what you saying
was the statement wrong?
That was not a point. I didn't say you were wrong or right. I said, what's your point? What's your point? You say that. You saying that you could throw a rock and hit a rapper. You say that as if with Chattanooga trying to be a music city. You say throwing a rock and hitting a rapper as if that's fucking wrong. It's like, bro, there's nothing wrong with throwing a rock in a fucking city that's trying to be a music city and hitting a rapper. I hope all y'all motherfuckers pick up a mic and rap. I think everybody should pick up a mic. See what the fuck that shit sound like? Put that shit out, bro. You only getting fucking 0.0003 of a stream of a penny anyways. You know what I'm saying? It's not like motherfuckers making money just because they dropped the motherfucking song. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Put that shit out and see what it do. But I ain't gonna sit on here this podcast and lie with you, fam.
So let me ask you this. So one of the last questions I'm asking.
Okay. Why
people don't go and promote it through their website? Because I've been telling people for years, you signing up to be a slave if you keep putting your music on DSPs.
Okay.
Am I tripping?
No, you're not tripping.
Because you got to create your own fan base any damn way.
Yeah, you do.
So you going to go over there and say, give me these pennies when you can make these dollars?
That's fear. Shout out to that boy K. Because he was one who showed, I think every chat, even the niggas who called themselves popping, could take and I actually gave that tidbit to them before that boy K even did that. But I told a lot of these niggas who popping direct to consumer, we're going back into that. We're back selling CDs, but they didn't listen to me, and it's okay, bro. It's okay, bro. But that boy K, bro, he's an artist in chat, bro, and he released an album, bro. In 48 hours, he raised over $1,300, bro. And if you know anything, bro, it takes over 1 million streams to make 4 bands, and he made $1,300 in 48 hours, and no artist in Chattanooga, in the history of Chattanooga, has ever made over 1 million streams in 48 hours. That's not a realistic thing. So I'm saying that to say I agree with you, bro. I do think Chattanooga, there's platforms called Even. You can sign up for Even, drop your music on Even, and that's direct to consumer. You can create what I did. I followed Blueprint by like people like that boy K, you know what I'm saying, and created a Base 44 website where people could go and donate in order to download the album, bro. It's plenty of ways to get back to direct to consumer. So I don't think we should rely on streaming and DSPs at all. So kudos to you for even answering that question, because that's real.
I just had to, because I just don't want my people to continue being slaves.
Okay.
Because I don't care how popping you are, if your music making $10,000 and you getting $5 to $10 or $20, you a slave. You done put the work in, you done did all this, and you sending all your people, and you ain't reaping no damn benefits on it. That just don't make sense from a business standpoint.
I agree with you, bro. We definitely gotta wise up, bro. We are businessmen. If you are, like we said, a rapper. If you're a rapper, if you call yourself a rapper, bro.
Not just rapping. That's just in any sense. In anything you do, you want to find out how to maximize the potential to make the most in what you do. I don't give a damn if you podcast, if you cutting grass, you want to find a way to make the most money cutting grass. Because honestly, I don't want to have to keep, and this game, I don't want to have to keep depending on the damn YouTube and they can shadow ban you and all that. Because if I get my audience to a decent number, then I'm starting with YouTube, but I'm going to my own website. So once I build my audience where it need to be, we getting the hell off YouTube and all that, because they playing us anyway. If we going to be perfectly honest.
Hey, man. I respect that. Vision and motion. So listen, I can't say too much on it because it's in the works, but I'm gonna drop the bomb on here. It's gonna be the first time I ever talked about it ever, and we can end like this. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to hold y'all boys, bro. I appreciate y'all for having me, but
So give us you just said the name. Give us something else.
Vision in Motion is basically going to be an artist service. So basically, artist development company. It won't be a major label at first, but we're gonna build. We're gonna see where it ends up. But we already got things in the works. It's moving pretty diligently. I'm not rushing on it, but just so artists know, bro, help is on the way for sure, bro. I'm wanting to put people in position, especially people that I believe in, help them how to do rollouts, show them how to do just artist development in general, the total package.
And that's Vision in Motion.
Vision in Motion, VNM.
All right, tell the people how they can contact you, my brother.
SWAYYVO. It's 2 Y's, cause I'm 2 Y's. For sure.
And like that, man, this has been Chat with RMJR with my first guest, my brother Swayyvo.
Okay.
And like that, we gone.